Hello, everybody. Hi, you guys. Okay, what's going on with the comments? Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Put some socks on my feet because I'm cold. Hello. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hi, you guys. Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, Lydia. Here's your one chance fancy. Hey, friend. B50 Hi on YouTube. Hi, you guys. We are live on... Oh, God. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Instagram. And we're live on TikTok. Rose, how are you, friend? How are you? Thank you for the roses. Hi, Jeanette. Hey, Nadine. B-Boogie, you... Are you on two places? Hi, Gracie. SSAPP4. Hello. Let me put y'all... I love to put y'all on screen on YouTube. Thank you for the roses. Hi, Gracie. Hey, friend. Y'all share the live so everybody can know that we are live. I'm in all three places. Baby, I see. I see. I love that. Hi, LaDonna. How are you? Life of Vivi. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Vivi. Hi, LaDonna. How are you guys? Kat says, I lost 12 pounds the first 2 weeks on semaglutide, then nothing. Kate, or is it Kat? Keep living, baby. It's going to keep coming down. It's going to keep coming down. Oh, hey, friend. No Chaser Real Talk. Hello, Keisha. Sending you love. Hi, my friend. How are you? Okay, let me close the door because my baby doing too much. Lena says, hi from New York. Lena, I'm going to be in New York, girl. I'm going to be in New York, you guys. I'm screaming. Y'all, I'm screaming. I'm doing wonderful. How are you, my love? Y'all, I am so freaking excited. Y'all have no idea. I had to take a break from, y'all see I haven't been doing lives because I just could not unravel in my mind all the things that is going on. Hi, friend. Hi, Latarsha. Oh, is it Latarisha? Latarisha. Hey, baby, how are you? LaDonna, how are you, friend? Hey, Miss Ann, how are you? How are y'all doing? Mr. Brandon says, hi, celebrity. How are you guys? I will go over to YouTube. Okay. Y'all, listen. I came on here to tell y'all how everything happened. Can you catch us up? What's going on? Monique said, get into it. Get right into it. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. How are you, my love? Okay, let me just say my hellos to everybody on Instagram really quickly. I see Kendall. I see Kilowatt Queen. Hi, Juliet. Hi, how are you? Shishi, is it Shishi? Hey, friend. CPA expert. How are you, my love? And then all of my friends on TikTok. Oh my God, it's just so many of you guys. Hi, Miss LaDonna. Thank you. She says, I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much. Candy Coated Nail says, I can't thank you enough for your support and sharing your knowledge. You're welcome, friend. I love to do it. I love to do it. I'm so happy and proud of you. That's T. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me catch y'all up as to what's going on and what happened. So, y'all, first of all, let me just say this. Everything that I do in the community, I do from a place of love. Y'all all know that. My passion is to educate. I'm never in any beefs. I'm never in any, if it's not for the community and if it's not to grow someone, y'all will never see me a part of it. Y'all never have, y'all never will see me a part of any foolishness because that's just not how I get down. Hey, Dana, how are you? Hey, Nicole. I truly love what I do, and I truly love to educate about health. You know, it just so happened that I was a heavy set girl who wanted to lose weight and found a medicine, like so many of you guys found a medicine that worked for me. And I started sharing my story first on YouTube. And then I came over to TikTok and the following grew, right? And so, anyway, so fast forward, my whole platform is about education. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. I've had many of people reach out to me about some videos that I've done. If it was not on education, I didn't want to be a part of it just because of who I am. And, you know, I don't know. I guess it's the nurse in me, is the nurturer in me. I'm just more about getting people what they need when it comes to healthcare. Just what I've been doing all my years of nursing. Is just what I know. So again, I've had so many people reach out to me. But anyway, so this young lady had been trying to reach out to me. I had no idea because she was calling me under a man's name, and I never answered to a man's name that I don't know over my caller ID, but it had the name had kept coming. So I told my husband, I was like, I don't know who this person is. They've been calling me like every single day. They're not leaving voicemails. She said she was leaving voicemails, but I never got one. So I gave him the name. And one day I was in the bathroom. This was actually the day before the video went aired. I was in the bathroom. Oh, you're welcome, friend. And my husband, I hear my husband in the living room. He answered the phone, and he answered very mean. He was like, "Who is this?" And so I heard the lady on the phone said, "Is this Wendell?" And he was, yes. He said, "Yes, you called me. Who is this?" And so she says, "This is Kirsten with Oprah Winfrey Studios." Y'all, listen. I was standing in the bathroom. I was curling my hair. I don't know if y'all have ever passed out before or felt faint before. When I heard the lady say Oprah Winfrey Studios, it's like my hearing went out. I couldn't see, y'all, and I mean it was like instant. And so my husband come running in the bathroom, and he was holding the phone up to me. He had the camera as well. He was holding the phone up to me, and the lady was talking to me. Y'all, I couldn't even fucking speak. I could not speak. She asked me if this was me several times, and I couldn't speak. My husband had to speak. He was like, "Yes, it's her." So I was like, "Give me a moment." So I said, "Who are you calling from?" Because I'm like, okay, I gotta be sure this is who I heard her say, because I don't recognize Oprah's voice. You said her name, but I'm thinking like, if Oprah's gonna call me, it's gonna be Oprah. But anyway, so the first thing I said to her, I said, "Ma'am, you're calling me from where?" And she told me her name again. She said she was calling from Oprah Studios. And then she started talking about my educational videos. Y'all, listen, I haven't even played the video back because I'm really just calming down from the whole situation. So I've never even played the video back to actually hear how the conversation went on, because we always have a camera on ready in the house. So my husband was recording. So she was saying a lot of things like legal stuff about my videos, about consent, and that her attorneys, do I have representation? And I'm like, it just was so crazy. So I said to the lady, I said, "Ma'am, if you're calling me from Oprah Studios, what is it that Oprah needs?" Because she was saying too much. I just couldn't process it all. And she was like, Oprah is doing a special. I thought she said June. My husband, after we got off the phone, he was like, "No, honey, she said May." But I don't know why I processed June. But anyway, I heard Oprah is having a program in June. I heard June 20th. I don't know why I heard that number. And she wants to use some of your videos as footage in the show. Y'all, I said yes. Like, I was like, yes, whatever it is that she needs, yes. And so she started saying some other things. So I said, wait a minute. I said, is it my educational video? So God did bring me back to that. He did. I said, is it my educational video? She said, yes, it's 3 specific educational videos that she wants to use, but most specifically for the teaser, she wants to use your response to the last show. I just need your permission for that today. So I was like, absolutely, yes, yes, of course. So that's the video you guys saw that I posted when the teaser came out. One of my friends, thank you so much. When um my friend sent me the teaser, because y'all know I be all over the place. I'm not really into, and this is a known fact, y'all. This lady had been trying to reach out to me for a week. I had no idea. She sent me several emails. I had to go back and look. That lady sent me several emails. She sent me several texts. But and I'm saying that to say, you guys, when y'all text me and y'all DM me, I truly, sometimes, most times I don't see it because it's so many people DMing me. Y'all know that I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. So it's so many people that send me messages all the time, and a lot of stuff be trash. Like, and I don't mean y'all, I mean like advertisers. Like, people want me to be a part of this. People want me to promote this and that. Just vitamins and this, y'all. It's just so many people that be trying to contact me. It's almost like I don't even, it gets overwhelming. So I try to focus on my TikTok. I try to focus on Amble, things that mean most to me. And I try not to do too much advertisements, especially if it's things that I've never used, things that I don't believe in. I try to stay away from that. But anyway, the lady had been trying to get in touch with me. She sent me several emails, several texts. She called me several times. And look, she even told me, she said, she said, I've been stalking you. She said, Oprah made me hunt you down. And I know that she did because they contacted me through my husband. I don't know how they got his phone number. I don't know how that lady found my husband's phone number. And when he asked her who she was, she called him by name. So I know that they had been looking for me. So anyway, I said that to say, like, and she told me if I wouldn't have talked to you today, I would have had to run the teaser without your consent. So they was gonna use the piece anyway. So I think it just was a blessing for her that she got the consent to do what she needed to do. And then I was also blessed. And so now what's going on today is the show is airing on the 9th, you guys. It is going to be a 3-hour special, which you guys all know. There's going to be in studio guests, and then there are going to be virtual guests. I am literally trying to find out the virtual thing, for any influencer or anyone that has a YouTube. I told you guys, if y'all don't have a YouTube, create a YouTube, because you can sign up to be in the virtual space, and that could be anyone. It doesn't matter if you are influencer or not, or if you are tied to WW or not. If you create a YouTube and you are a part, and you sign up and you register and you click the link to be on camera, because they do have to get your consent, you can be chosen. How you get chosen, I don't know. I have another call that's coming through on Monday where I have a list of questions to ask the producer so that I can get that information for y'all. The only thing that I know right now is that I have been invited to studio. There's a link, Jessica. If you I'll put the link in my bio because I haven't done that yet, friend. But if you go to WW, I'm thinking on YouTube, they may have the ad running there where you can sign up. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. So I have been invited to go into the studio to meet Oprah, and I'm bringing my mom. Hold on, y'all. I'm bringing my mom. So all of the travel arrangements have been made. So I'm so excited. Yes, girl. I was like, and I also asked, the content creator in me. I was like, how many people can I bring? Y'all, I couldn't resist, because if I can bring an entourage, trust me, I would. But they're only allowing one other person to come with me in the studio and to meet Oprah, which, beggars can't be choosers because I'm a little peon, as compared to everyone else. So Miss Rosemary DeRoy is asking, where can we watch the show? Is it on ABC like the last one? No, friend. It's going to be a live. It's going to be a live event. I know. Someone says MD40 says Mother's Day with Oprah. I'm telling you, like, this is like the ultimate Mother's Day gift. The ultimate Mother's Day gift. But it's gonna be a live event on YouTube, so it's absolutely free. It's free for you to register, and like I said, if you are okay with being on camera, you can also sign up to be on the virtual guest list where they can literally pick you to ask you questions, to ask your comments, to ask how you feel, because they're basically going to be talking about the last show that everyone saw that was on Hulu. There were a lot of people that were up and down about it. There were a lot of people who were impressed. There were a lot of unanswered questions, and so she wants it to be raw. So it's going to be good, and because what I'm hoping is that people are going to show up and be honest about how they feel so that we can get answers. And I'm also hoping that she invites back Eli Lilly and Nova Nordis so we can get down to the bottom of, what are you guys are doing for supply and demand. So LaDonna says that she registered. Thank you so much, Raw. I appreciate you. La Sultry Soul is a new subscriber on my channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. So does anybody have any questions, y'all? It's gonna be the show is going to be in New York. It's gonna be in Manhattan. That's where they are setting up. And so I haven't gotten arrival times or anything like that. But anytime I get any new information, they gave me the permission that I can share anything that I wanted to share with you guys. You just have to, so Mika is asking, how can we view it live? You just have to have a YouTube channel, babe. And when the event starts at 6. Now, whose platform it's going to be on? I think maybe WW. I don't really know yet because they're going to give me the final information about all of the things on Monday. And it seems like everything is being rushed, because they haven't got our arrival times. They only asked for my guest name. That's all they asked for me, and made sure the travel arrangement stuff was done. But anything outside of that, I don't really know. I need you to okay. So let me talk with my Amble people for a second. First of all, for anybody that's new to the chat, my name is Keisha Dixon. I am a registered nurse by trade, you guys. I've been on my weight loss journey for over almost 2 years now on GLP-1 medications, and I am a partner of Amble Health. Amble Health is a telehealth company that specializes in providing conveniently semaglutide and tirzepatide to the community because there is a nationwide shortage. And then also there is a large demographic of individuals who fight insurances, who fight PAs, and who are losing that battle. So Amble Health has really stepped on the scene aggressively with competitive pricing, quality medications. And you guys, the owners are actually here in Houston today, talking with a lot of our compounded pharmacists here. To anyone who is a client and patient of Amble, if you guys run into any issues, this is a big thing. If you guys run into any issues, you guys already know that customer service is amazing with Amble. However, once you put a message in the queue, leave it there. They're going to respond. The message queue goes first come, first serve. And then if you put another message in because you feel like they've not gotten back to you in what you feel is a certain amount of time, and you put in another message, it will boot you back to the Amble. It will boot you to the end because it's thinking that it's a new message. So if you put a message in, just be patient. You guys, a lot of you guys message me and say that you guys want me to contact the owners for you. Y'all, I don't work on the customer service part. They really have a lot of people who work in that department who do really well, and they listen. Amble is a growing company. There is a lot of people signing up with Amble and transferring over to Amble because the customer service is amazing, because the medications are quality, and because it's so cost effective. And the whole team, the whole vision of the company is amazing. So the company is growing. So I would just ask if you guys can give a little bit of grace. When you sign up, there is a 7 to 10 business day window. You will get your medication within that time frame. Friend, Amble going to Oprah. I'm so excited for you. Thank you, friend, because I will be representing big time for Amble in New York. Y'all already know that. Big time. It's about to go down for Amble in New York. Trust and believe. You're right about that, Jessica. Hey, Kima, how are you, my love? I see you, friend. I see you. So for any clients of Amble, just know we got y'all. We got y'all back. If y'all run into any problems, and listen, I don't care which company you guys sign up with. It's a business. You know, there's no business that you will approach that will not have some type of glitch, that will not have some type of issue somewhere, because nobody's perfect. No company is perfect. We just ask that you guys give us the opportunity for whatever it is to make it right with you guys, because I promise you guys, the owner sends us messages. If you guys come across anybody that has a problem, send it to me directly, because they want to know. They want to make sure you guys are taking care of you. I promise y'all. Just be patient and only put your request, your issue in once, because it's going to send you to the back of the line. So it's going to seem like no one is trying to talk to you, but what you're doing is you keep putting yourself last by spamming your message. So don't do that, friend. Just give them an opportunity to get back with you. And 9 times out of 10, once you guys ask me to help you, by the time I contact the owner and I get a response and I say, okay, this is what the owner said, y'all said, oh, I'm sorry, thank you, they've already gotten back to me, they've already taken care. I promise you 99.9% of y'all do that. So it's like I took the time to contact the owner and all of those things. Honey, if you're in the chat, can you call my dad? He's calling me. I took the time to do all of that. I gotta put my phone on do not disturb. Hold on, guys. I know he don't have a problem. My whole family is excited. So okay, I just wanted to say that to my Amble people, and then also Miss Ann said, I sent a message to Amble today and they responded in 2 minutes. Thank you so much for confirming that, Miss Ann. I appreciate that. Raquel says, hey sis, is Nurse Rock. Oh, hey Miss Raquel. I recognize you from your picture. I recognize you, friend. LaDonna Wright says, I have received excellent customer service with Amble. Thank you so much for confirming that. Thank you so much. So if anyone is having any issues with your insurance company, PAs, you know, I will always tell you guys, hey LaShanta, LaShante, how are you? If you guys are having any problems with your insurance company's prior authorizations or anything like that, just know that Amble is a great telehealth company that provides compounded versions of these medications for you guys. No shipping, no subscription, no physician fees, and we have great customer service, and we have quality medications as well. And we use 503A compounded pharmacies. Okay, that means your pharmacist needs a script that is dedicated to you and your medical history, your hold on guys, I feel like my camera is foggy, your med list, and they can only make a limited amount of compound under that script. So it's not outsourced, it's made in-house. So just know that. Okay, all right. So does anybody So WD40 says, got Medicare to pay. This is not a vanity issue. This is quality of life issue. They paid for the complications of obesity, but not the disease of obesity. Wow. Which they should be paying for both. They should. Miss Sandra says she signed up today. Congratulations, friend. Hey, Alana, how are you? Miss Sandra, and please DM me, because most of my followers who do sign up through Amble will DM me to let me know how it's going. And especially if you run into any issues, I just want to know if you run into any issues, because I try to trend things that we can fix on our side. I feel like Amble has been doing a very good job getting you guys in, getting you guys medications to you all, and all of the things. I honestly feel like they are doing an amazing job, because I hear rave reviews about Amble from my clientele. Hey, Kim. Miss Raquel says she got ZEPBOUND approved yesterday, you guys. Shani is saying hello to everyone. Hey, Shani. How are you? How are you, friend? Let me see I'm not ignoring y'all on Instagram. My screen is just dark for some reason. Kilowatt says, yes, they message so fast. My doctor is right there when I message. Facts. Thank you for confirming that, friend. Janaria says hello to everyone. Hey, friend, how are you? Miss Gigi says, hi, Keisha. It will be 1 week tomorrow. You were sick the first day. So how are you feeling now? Do you have a video about injections in the thigh? I'm about to do it for the first time. I'm so nervous. Friend, I think I had one video, Jessica. I don't, on TikTok. I'm not sure if I took it down or not, but I think I did one video. I only injected myself one time there, and I never did it again because it hurt so bad. Miss Gracie Caldwell says she started in November of 2022, you guys. She says she lost 83 pounds. She's been on 10 milligrams for 9 months. She now weighs 185 pounds. She wants to lose 20 more pounds. She's being forced on 12.5 due to the shortage. She says she's really frightened about the side effects. So Miss Gracie, I would just say pregame. I mean, ultimately you have to do what you have to do, friend. Unfortunately, because it sounds like you don't want to move up to 12.5. Compound is an option if that is something that you have thought about. But I think that you will be okay. I mean, you've been on this medication for so long. I feel like if you pregame, you will do fine. Hey, it's Dorian. He says, hey, Nurse Keisha, congrats on your spotlight and knowing Miss O. Can we have your autograph? That's so sweet, friend. What about constipation? What do you use to take that? I use Miralax, friend. I use Benefiber. I'll use this, and this one has probiotic in it. Prebiotic. Prebiotic helps to stimulate good bacteria in your gut. So I use this, and then when it's really bad, like when I'm really having an issue, friend, I do this. Milk of magnesia. Okay? That's what I do, babe. Vivi says she feels like she's in a stall. 24 hours passed on 12.5. She says she had no side effects. Jess says, I wish I could meet you and hug you. I'm in New York City. Oh, friend, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. That is so sweet, friend. What is your preferred injection site? Miss Charlotte is asking me. Mine is in my belly. The surface area of your belly is, of all of our bellies, we have so much surface area. You can rotate and rotate and rotate and never cause yourself to have any scarring. So I just give it my belly, friend. First of all, because I had shoulder surgeries and I can't lift my arms above my head. So it would be so difficult for me to try to give myself an injection behind my arm. And then I gave myself an injection in my thigh and it bruised me. So I don't ever want to do that again. Cause I don't like to have any blemishes that I don't already have on my legs. So what can help with headaches? What helps with headaches when you're on this type of medication, friend, is to make sure that you are hydrated and make sure that your electrolytes are balanced and make sure that your protein is sufficient. Because 9 times out of 10, friend, if you have a headache on this medication, it's a dehydration headache. Okay, boo? So Gatorolite, oh, let me show y'all what they look like because I actually have some. Gatorolite or Pedialyte will help you tremendously. A lot of people do the liquid IV. Is it called liquid IV? Yeah, liquid IV. But I love this stuff. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this. Gatorolite. Have y'all seen this before? Today is my first press day. My heart is racing. Janelle, why? Did you do a pregame post game video with all of your goodies? I love your GOP remedy box. Friend, I always have to pregame because I'm super sensitive to medications. Listen, I did my I had my shot day 3 days ago. That shot had me in a fog for a couple days. Like I just started feeling better today. That's why I haven't gone live, because I had that fog that comes after my injections. And listen, I've said this in another live. My compound is so much stronger than the brand. So right now I'm on 10 and I took my medicine because I paid for it, but I had to go down to 7.5. So next month I'll see how the 7.5 does for me. But that 10, I already get fatigued with the brand. So it's like this compound. I gotta find my maintenance dose in compound because it's doing the most. So I have to pregame, friend. I'm sure Eli Lilly will be uncomfortable when you discuss compound on Oprah special. I'm sure gonna bring it up if they give me the opportunity. Trust, because that's what we having to resort to. And thank God that we have it as an option. Thank God that we have it as an option. What about, okay, I answered that question. Bella says hi. Hi, Bella. How are you? Miss Debbie says milk and magnesia works for her. Nothing else will. Yes, Genesis. It's and listen, you guys that are asking about the milk and magnesia, this is a laxative. It's not a stool softener. It's a laxative. And I think it's the saline kind. So this is the kind that's gonna pull everything. It has a lot of sodium in it. So it has what is it? Let me see what the active ingredient is. It's magnesium hydroxide. So it's a saline laxative. So what saline laxatives do is it's going to soften your stool, but it's going to pull all the fluid from your body, and it's also going to pull your electrolytes. So whenever you are doing a laxative that is saline based, you make sure that you are doing these Gatorolite. That's the reason why I have this Gatorolite, because I detoxed the other day. And it's going to pull all your electrolytes. So as you are going to the bathroom, you want to make sure that you're doing some type of Pedialyte, Gatorolite, liquid IVs. I've seen a lot of people do these. Y'all already know, right? The liquid IVs, so that your electrolytes won't be off. Okay. I'll start 10 milligrams next week. Had to order B12. I'll get fatigued also. Let's see what happens. I know, right, friend? And I have some B12, and I also have these metabolism. This is supposed to give you energy as well. It has apple cider vinegar and B12 in it. So I even took these, and I still was fatigued. I still was like, I could not come out of it. My husband was like, "What's wrong? Are you stressed?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not stressed. I'm just tired. I don't know." But the only thing that I did different was take my injection. My last my injection out of my vial. How do you detox? When I say detox, friend, I just mean I take a laxative. Like I cleanse my colon. That's what detoxing is. You're going on Oprah. Yes, friend. I am. I am. It's Durium says, wow, that reminds me of when I used to do the Epsom salt laxatives or this mag citrate. Right, friend. It takes everything. And if you don't replenish it, you'll have so much cramping in your legs, so much cramping in your back, y'all. And then some people will have cramping on their chest, and some people will think that they're having heart attacks, but it's really just your electrolytes are off. You know that you have muscles in your chest. Your heart is a muscle. So you don't want your electrolytes to be off. How do you detox, friend? You know how I detox? Instead of doing 1 cap of these, I do 2 to make sure. Okay. Ms. Deborah says grapes work for her. WD40 says, being on Medicare, I couldn't use the Lilly coupon for ZEPBOUND, so I had to pay over $1,000 a month at Walgreens. Amble, I only pay $2.99 a month. Hallelujah. And hallelujah, Lord. God, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Do you retain fluid? If so, what do you recommend? Friend, I do. Charlotte, that is a great question. I do. I use hydrochlorothiazide, HCTZ. And that's a prescription that your doctors will order for you. Hydrochlorothiazide is some small little tablets. I can show y'all. Oh, this is not even it. Hold on, y'all. It's so tiny. Oh, I don't even have them right here, but it's a prescription, y'all. HCTZ. If you retain fluid, and I honestly think that anyone who is battling obesity need to be on some type of diuretic. And I don't mean like taking it every day. Just being overweight. When we are overweight, we carry a lot of fatty acids. We carry a lot of glycerol just naturally, just because we're overweight, and because being overweight is an inflammatory issue, and part of inflammation is retaining fluid. So some days you might be up, and some days, and then according to what you eat, if you eat something that's super salty, I know that it is seafood season. So I know a lot of us are retaining, because I might be eating some crawfish tonight. And I guess what? After I eat my meal, I'm going to take my hydrochlorothiazide but I'm going to hydrate while I'm eating, so that by a day or so, that fluid retention will be off of me. So yes, friend, I do. Hey, Miss Polly, how are you? Y'all, TikTok is saying some of the comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience. So be mindful of what y'all are putting in the chat, because they won't let me see it. If y'all are saying something that they don't allow, you guys know they have a lot of restrictions now. It's certain things that you cannot say. So if you put anything about WL, they're gonna, I won't see it. I won't see it. And they're telling me, so I'm telling y'all. I don't think my doctor will let me do HCTZ because my blood pressure runs a little low. No, Lindy, he won't. Can you skip up a dose 5 to 10? Sister, so your clinician will, if your clinician allows you to. I've seen some clinicians do that, but you can't do it alone. Your clinician can schedule you to do that, but don't do that on your own, friend. How do you store your vials? In my refrigerator, boo. I put it in a Ziploc bag and store it. I don't have any. I'm waiting on my next. Mine is empty, so I just keep the bottle to show on YouTube and all my other sites, but I can't show the bottle on TikTok anymore. So I just have it right here. Miss Myra says, I love Amble. Why? And then someone is asking, who asked me that? Sister, someone is asking, why would you want to skip up, friend? Tamika Park says she takes furosemide. Furosemide is another good one, y'all. Lasix is another good and safe diuretic. However, taking HCTZ and taking Lasix, it will deplete your electrolytes. So again, if you are taking a diuretic, just make sure when you replenish, you're replenishing with your Gatorade, your Gatorlytes, your liquid IVs, Pedialyte. A lot of people like Pedialyte. Hey, friend from Fort Worth. Hey, friend, how are you? So, sister, the chat wants to know, why would you want to skip up, friend? Be your authentic self on Oprah. Great personality. Thank you, friend. I will. Thank you, my love. She says she wants to skip up because she can't find 5 or the 7.5. Oh, friend, so are you on 2.5 and want to go to 10? No, ma'am. You will be sick, friend. I think that you will be sick if you do that. Hey, Keisha, I'm going to message you. I have something I need to talk to you about. Is that okay? Of course. Yes, because you don't want to get cramps. Right. She's speaking of the Gatorade. And sister says, but I've run out. Friend, it's not worth it. Listen, let me tell you something. And this is the thing that just really upsets me about this whole Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk industry and how they just can't keep up with the demand. I feel like when people are pushed, when their backs are in a corner and they've had so much success and they're finally having some results, that you kind of feel like your back is against the wall and you try to push the envelope. But friend, pushing the envelope can get you in a lot of trouble. And I don't want that to happen to you, because you don't know how your body is going to respond coming from a 2.5 going up to a 10. Your clinician would never prescribe that to you, friend. They will not do it. Even in the shortage, they won't do it. So I don't know, baby. I just would hope you would not do that. Again, like I said, if you're interested in Amble and we can get a compounded version out to you, baby. The 5 and the 7.5 to you, something that's safe. At the very least, you know that you will be safe taking the medication. Okay, it may be a price bump for you because your insurance is paying, but at the end of the day, you're safe. And you always want to choose safety over anything when it comes to your life and your body, because your family needs you, honey. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. What are your thoughts about traveling? Make you a day late for the shot. What are your thoughts about traveling making you a day late for your shot? I don't think anything about it, friend. I think you could just, Dana, thank you for the roses, my love. You can just take your shot at your earliest convenience, friend. There are a lot of people that push their shots back 10 to 14 days and be fine. So it's just your new shot day will be on the day that you take it. It'll just be a day behind. Don't take it a day early, though. To get yourself caught up, you just have a new shot day. Use 3 milliliters, right? That's the smaller one. Okay, so let me talk about that. Are you able to take the compound on the plane? I'm not gonna take anything with me on the plane, baby. I'm just gonna be gone for 2 days. Love. So when it comes to your vials, a lot of people have messaged me because they thought that their vial was supposed to be full. Y'all, the concentration of your medication, I think a lot of people get confused when it comes to compounded concentrations. You have to look at your prescriptions. Okay, you have to look at your prescriptions. I don't know if y'all will probably be able to see this because I have so much sunlight around me, but on your prescription, it's going to tell you the concentration per milliliter of medication, and everybody's is different. So when you guys ask me, is this amount supposed to be in my vial, and don't tell me what the concentration is, no way of me knowing that. If you don't tell me what the concentration is, I can't tell you how much is supposed to be in your vial. But what I can tell you is, do not expect for the vial to be full. Your vial will not be full. Your vial is going to have only the amount of medication that you paid for. So if you got a 3-month, if they sent you 3 months at a time and you have 3 milliliters in it, you have to look at how many units your medication tells you to give each and every week and each and every month, because sometimes they'll send it 3 months at a time. I've had so many people give their medication wrong because they're not taking, you have to take the time. It literally, my prescription literally says inject 0.5 milliliters, and in parentheses it says 50 units. You know your syringe is in units. Y'all are giving y'all medication in units. So look on your prescription and look to see where it says how many units to give. That is your dose. Okay, Keisha, last week I don't think my shot took. Oh, I missed it. Hold on a second. That's another thing I want to talk about. One of my mods pinned it, and as soon as I started reading it, okay. Keisha, last week I don't think my shot took. I was hungry all week. Has this happened to you? Drika, yes. Yes, you guys. Y'all, each and every one of y'all injection is going to be different. You're not going to always feel appetite suppression. Listen, you guys. Y'all have to keep focused, right? This medication is not a weight loss medication. It's not. It's an endocrine medication that is used for diabetics to control their glucose levels, the way your glucose is uptaked and metabolized and all of that. That's what this medication is designed for. The side effect is WL. So a lot of us get the medicine and we are wanting to see WL right now, every week. Y'all, it doesn't work like that. The only way you're going to see your WL is by consistently taking your MEDs regularly and committing to a high protein, low carb diet. You have to put yourself in a caloric deficit that is healthy. That is healthy. Okay, because if you put yourself in starvation mode, you're doing yourself an injustice, because then your body is going to think that it is starving and it's going to hold on to everything that you eat and drink. Everything. Can I use my FSA? Yes, friend. Ms. Bell says, congratulations. You're welcome. Tamika Park says, I only did my stomach. I did try my thighs this week, but a big difference in my appetite. In her appetite suppression. Can the vials stay at room temperature for 21 days? The same way as the pens? Yes, your vial can stay for 28 days. But if you keep it in the refrigerator, you have a different use by date. Okay. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Ooh, you guys have such great questions today. So there was some controversy about your best use by date, and like when you puncture the vial, like the vial has to be thrown away in 28 days. Okay. So in medicine, in healthcare, this is what we do, you guys. If we get a vial of medicine and we use the medicine in 28, and we have the medicine out, which we don't, we refrigerate everything. But in the event that we have the medication out for 28 days, hey, my friend, hey, Miss Arlene, there is a box that we have to put the medicine in, okay? And the pharmacy will take that box of that vial and they will have it packaged and shipped to a third world country so that they can use the medication. So if they are allowed to, if it is safe for them to use the medication, what do y'all think that is safe for y'all to do? Now, there are regulations as far as what has to be done for us to safely give you guys medications in healthcare. So that's why they stick so strictly to the guidelines. But believe you me, let me use this instead because I don't want to get flagged. If I have a vial of medicine and the best use by date says it says, okay, you can only use it once you puncture it for 28 days, and then there's a best use by date, because in my experience as a nurse, I know that after 28 days, no, we can use this for the patients in the hospital, but we are not throwing it away. We're going to repackage it so that we can send it to a country that will benefit from it. They use it and it is effective. So me at my house, I'm not throwing my 28 days. I'm not throwing my bottle away, especially if it's been in the refrigerator. I'm going to toss it after the best use by date. Now, y'all just pick up what I put down, okay? And they have so many people that are so super focused on, oh, I gotta, they said throw the bottle out for 28 days. If you don't feel comfortable using your bottle after 28 days, friend, throw it away. I'm not throwing mine away until the best use by date. And I'm just telling y'all that from experience in nursing. We don't throw them away. We give them to people that can use them, that cannot afford these medicines. Okay, and even medications that have let's say for instance, like this. Say for instance, we have a bottle like this of Tylenol in the pharmacy or at the hospital, and it has an expiration date. Once the medication expires, we can send this off, and the people that we send it to have 2 years to use what we already deemed as expired. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So that's why people will say, does expired medicine really mean expired? It depends on who you ask. I know me in my house, if I have something that's expired, it just depends on what's going on. Like, say for instance, if I go in my cabinet and it's something that I need, I'm feeling bad, and say for instance, I go in my cabinet and I pick up the Tylenol and they say that it expired last year, I'm gonna take it, because I know that we've sent off in healthcare, we've sent off medicines that people use 2 years after the expiration date. So I'm gonna take it. I've done that. Now that's me. That's my experience. Thank you, Miss Alicia. Thank you so much. She says, congratulations, sis. How do you know what is your caloric intake is safe so you don't go into starvation mode? Thank you. I use my Fitness Pal, friend. If you download the app, My Fitness Pal, and put in your height and your weight, it may ask you some other questions. It'll calculate your daily intake for you. It calculates your calories, your carbs, your fat, something else, y'all. Something else. But use My Fitness Pal, my love. Are you able? Okay, I answered that one. Y'all, Miss Vaughn says hello. Hey, my love. How are you? Oh, okay. So Genesis was asking if she can take her medicine with her because she's planning on going away for a week. Genesis, your medicine will be just fine for you to travel on the plane. I'm sure wherever you're going, there's a refrigerator. And if there's not, if you're going in a hotel, I don't even know if y'all knew this. If you are traveling and you're going to a hotel and you have medication that needs to be refrigerated, you can tell them before you get to the hotel that you need a refrigerator for your medication, and they have to provide you one. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that, friends? Tell them that you have diabetic medication that needs to be refrigerated, and they have to provide you one. Oh, Sean says the protein. Tamika Parks, thank you so much for confirming that. She says, my mom says the same thing about expired meds. Yeah, friend. Miss Lena is asking, friend, how can I get my insurance to approve Ozempic? You'd have to do a prior authorization, friend. You have to do a prior authorization. Hopefully your doctor is willing to do that for you. And if not, my clinician, Aaron Napa, if you want his information, he works on the insurance side of things. He does do PAs. He has been very successful in getting PAs approved. So if you need his information, friend, DM me and I'll make sure you get it. Miss Lena. Thank you. I have 180 metformin pills that will expire next month. Yeah, friend. But your insurance should be paying for your metformin. Hello, is it bad not to meet your daily caloric intake? It's not bad not to meet your daily caloric intake, but just know that your body at some point, hey cousin, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Y'all, my cousin is in here. If you say hello, I'll ping you. At some point your body is going to think that you're not feeding it. You're not giving it the nourishment that it needs, because your body needs protein, it needs calories to burn for energy, it needs to take care of your organs, it needs to take care of your blood, so your brain. So if you put your body in starvation mode, it's gonna go ham. I mean, it's gonna do whatever it have to do to protect itself. And one of the things that's gonna happen is your weight loss is gonna stall. It will stall. Y'all, this is my cousin. I love you so much. I was almost 2 weeks between doses before I got the tea, took my 10 by mistake and didn't get suppressed. Friend. Cousin, you see they said hello to you. Wonder if that will build up again. She says, I was almost 2 weeks between doses before I got my TIRZEPATIDE. Took 10 milligrams by mistake and didn't get. So what dose were you supposed to take, friend? I'm confused. Bridget Welly says, I used to work for a food manufacturing company. When things were close to expiration, they would test it, and if it met certain qualifications, they would remix and repackage it. Lord have mercy. I don't know about the food thing now, Miss Bridget. Don't be repackaging no meat for me. Can you explain the payment with Amble? Of course I can, friends. So if you are interested in Amble, we offer semaglutide and tirzepatide. Semaglutide, we dose all of the doses. 0.25 to 1 milligram will cost you $199 per month. 1.7 to 2.4 would cost you $219 per month. And then if you want to choose to take tirzepatide, 2.5 and 5 milligrams will cost you $299 per month. And then 7.5 to 15 milligrams would be $379 per month. You guys know that tirzepatide is going to cost you more because it's a dual acting component. It has GLP-1 and GIP, friend. But you do not have to worry about any physician fees, no shipping, no subscriptions. You only ever pay for your medicine. And if you live, Sean is saying, wish Amber was in Louisiana. If you have a family member or a loved one that lives out of state that can ship to you, we can, I mean, to each his own. It's not illegal for you to order your medication and have it shipped to someone that can ship it to you. We just cannot legally ship it into those states. Okay. Had just started 5 milligrams on ZEPBOUND for 4 weeks before the shortage. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying, friend. I see what you're saying. Cousin, thank you for sharing the live. Kimberly, hey friend, on YouTube, she says, I received my TIRZEPATIDE with B12, 15 milligrams. However, I've been off of MOUNJARO since January. I was weighing 172. She's currently 177. So 5 pounds is not bad, friend. You did good. I'm still implementing my health and diet, but did fall off with exercise. Got you, friend. But you did good. You did good. You did good. And hi to you, my love. You did really good. Where and when will when and where will Oprah's special air? Congratulations. Thank you so much, friend. So it happens on the 9th. It starts at 6 o'clock. It's a 3-hour live show on YouTube, friends. So you have to go to the clip, and then there is a registration. You have to register to be able to get in, and then also there's gonna be once you register, it's gonna ask you, do you want to be a part of the virtual stream? And that's where they can choose you to make a comment. So say yes if you are comfortable with being on camera. Thank you, Ms. V. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. And listen, y'all, I'm just going, and they're using clips from my videos. I don't know how many clips they're using. I don't know none of that. I don't know if I'm gonna be on a panel. They haven't told me anything. I won't know until Monday. I'm just happy to be invited. I'm just happy to be able to meet Oprah. I was told that we were gonna be able to meet her. I'm just happy for that. I mean, they don't have to ask me a word. I'm just happy to be there. And my mama is, y'all, I wish y'all could see my mama. My mama was hollering and screaming. You know, like when you're, I mean, she's proud. My mother is very proud, a very proud parent. And, you know, our mothers grew up watching, you know, our mothers was Oprah's age. Well, my mom is younger than Oprah, but she right behind Oprah. So they seen everything. They seen how this lady evolved into the person who she's in. They know backstories to backstories that we don't know. So my mother is just so excited. Listen, my mama was talking about, my mama was saying, look at me, you know, this lady that I was raised in Johnston, South Carolina, nobody, this and that. And now my baby, y'all, my mother has been lit ever since she found out. She at the hairdresser today getting her hair done. We've already ordered her suit. She want to wear a suit. Y'all, she's talking about her shoes. She wanted to make sure the flight. She was like, what about the flight? Where are we staying? What is this? Where are we going to dinner? Listen, my mama doing the most. She is wearing me out. Miss Myra says, me too. We are huge Oprah fans as boomers. Girl, my mother is lit. Honey, she called all of my family. She told before I was, you know, my mom is the type of mama, she gonna tell your business before you even get to tell it. She told my whole entire family. Y'all, my mom's pastor called the house and was praying with me. which I absolutely loved that. I absolutely loved that they were blessing me. I absolutely loved it. But I'm just saying the caliber of people that have been calling and stuff like that, y'all. It is just, it's something. It is something. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that I'm covered, you know, and all of this. So I cannot wait to watch my mother watch Oprah. Like that, I just cannot wait to be there and watch my mother meet her. That's like the biggest thing out of all of this. So I'm excited. Yeah. Thank you for the roses, by the way. Oh, thank you, Miss Bell. WD40 says, we're proud of you. I can imagine how proud your mom must be. She is very proud. She's very proud. And listen, y'all, I was very, very surprised as well. And you know, when I had posted, you know, it just feels so good just to know that I am I'm doing something that makes me happy. You know, it makes me happy to come on and educate. Like healthcare is my thing. I can talk about healthcare, y'all, without even blinking. I can talk about this so much. I can talk about this all day and all night, and it just makes me feel, it makes me proud, you know, of myself that I also, you know, stuck to the education side of this thing. You know, y'all know I'm always trying to teach y'all something. I'm always trying to keep y'all safe. I'm always trying to give y'all the most what do they call it? Evidence-based material as I possibly can. I research everything, y'all. All I do is read on this, and I make sure that I'm giving y'all facts. I don't be pulling stuff out of my head. I tell y'all things that I know. And I have a great medical background. I have worked in a lot of specialties, and especially with cardiac patients. Now I'm in trauma. So, you know, trauma I'm a little bit removed from, because it's just a lot of, you know, motor vehicle accidents, stabbings, shootings, just violent things. I work mostly with that type of stuff, surgical patients, but I do get a lot of cardiac patients and a lot of diabetics that come in with those issues. So I'm not only treating their injuries, but I'm also treating their medical comorbidities as well. And so anytime I get a patient that comes through the ER and they are overweight or they are diabetic, I'm always pushing for MOUNJARO. I'm always looking at their medication list to see what is missing. And the first thing I want to see is a GLP-1. If I don't see a GLP-1, I'll write the medication down for them Look, you need to talk to your doctor about this. And if your doctor is not informed about this, then get you an endocrinologist. I'm always educating y'all every single day of my life. If I'm at work, I'm educating. And if I'm off, I'm educating y'all. So somebody gonna get this lesson. I need his information too. Yes. So is it Kiana? Kiana, in every one of my videos on YouTube, his information is there. So if you don't want to wait, friend, you can go to any one of my latest videos. His name. Oh, you know what? I might have said DM me. I probably said DM me for his information. But just send me a little message, friend. I'll get it to you. She's talking about my MP who does prior authorizations. What does your employer think? I'm sure they are proud of you. So Charlotte, I honestly haven't told them yet. Listen, it just registered with me today. Like once I've been in a fog about it. All of my travel arrangements were made today. So I was able to relax a little bit today. That's why I'm on talking with y'all, because I was able to relax a little bit today. So tomorrow I'm gonna call my job and let them know. But listen, when I tell you, they're probably gonna give some type of party, some type of celebration, because my hospital do it big for their employees. It's like we're family. We're family. They all know that I do GLP-1 education online. They all know that. The only agreement that we came to was that I never show their logos. That's why sometimes when y'all are seeing me in my videos and I have a sweatshirt that's folded up, it's folded up because their logo is on it and their name is on it, because they want me to be my genuine self. And also it's my platform and it's my opinion. So they don't, you know how companies are. And it's a big hospital. It's actually the #1 trauma center here in Texas, so that I work for. So but yeah, I'm gonna let everybody know, y'all. They're gonna be very happy. Healthcare is definitely not just a check for you, friend. No, it's not. It's really not, baby. I'm a cancer survivor. Listen, I push health. I push health every single day of my life because God spared me. God spared me. I had breast cancer, and I've been in remission for 12 years. So I have to do God's work because he spared me. And that's what I do. And I love doing it. Absolutely. I've been rocking with you since the beginning of my journey. Miss Bell, you have, friend. You sure have. You sure have, friend. Oh, thank you, guys. Glory to God. Mika, I'm telling you, baby. Listen, y'all. And my journey was hard. My journey was hard. I've had double mastectomies. Y'all, I lived without my breast for 8 months. Look, my husband says I love you. I lived without my breast for 8 months. People don't understand and don't know. Like if you've never had someone go through a cancer and seen them fight battles with cancer, you don't know. It's so far removed from a lot of people. And we all know we have all, cancer has touched us in some way. You know somebody that either had it or passed from it. And it is a hard thing to do. So I have to do this. I don't have, and thank God, God has anointed me to want to do it because I want to do it. I love doing it. It is what it is. Hi, honey. Amen. That's exciting. Congratulations. I'm a 6-year breast cancer survivor. Oh, Sean. Congratulations, my love. Congratulations. So friend, that was a rough little road, honey. That was rough. It was rough. And I thank God for my life. And if I can teach and preach and do whatever I have to do to save, to help God's people, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna show up 100%. 100%. Yeah. And Miss Bell is asking for prayer, you guys. She says, pray for me. She found out a new health scare recently, which she did. She says she has a very tiny aneurysm in her within her ICA, and that's her carotid artery, you guys. So please say a prayer for Miss Bell, because she did confide that in me. And thank you for sharing it, Miss Bell. Uh-oh, Kima. If you pinned a comment, my love, I am so sorry. I missed it. Thank you, Darium. Everybody is showing the prayer hands for you, Miss Bell. She says, thank you so much, you guys. Vaughn says, I had a bilateral mastectomy a month ago and that I am cancer free. Congratulations, my love. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Oh, y'all, Miss Bell says she's crying. You guys are amazing. We love you, Miss Bell. You know I love you for sure. Love you too, friend. Congratulations, Vaughn. God is good. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, my love. Hi, everybody on Instagram. I see you guys peeking in and out. Let me see if I have any comments. Instagram be quiet, but it's okay. I see you guys. Okay, so thank you, Miss V. Thank you, girl. So she pinned Aaron's information on YouTube. That's his name. Thank you, my love. And Ms. V, if you put his website up, qmmcare.com. Okay, my love. I love you, cousin. For anybody who is new in the chat, you guys, if you are having issues with your insurance companies getting your GLP-1 medications out to you, or if you are having issues with prior authorizations, if you are having issues with the shortage, Amble Health is a telehealth company that prides themselves on providing you cost-effective, quality medication with great customer service. You guys, we supply semaglutide as well as tirzepatide. The cost for tirzepatide is the 2.5 and 5 milligram doses are $2.99 a month. And the other doses, 7.5 to 15, are $3.79. No physician fees, no shipping, no subscription fees ever, you guys. And then if you are interested in semaglutide, the 0.25 to 1 milligram doses are $1.99, and then all the other doses are $2.19. How are you doing on compound? I'm doing very good, friend. I am down 7.2 pounds in a month. Well, actually, it's been 3 weeks. In 3 weeks' time. And here's the thing. I'm in maintenance, so I was not intending to lose any more weight. My 10 milligrams was too strong, so I just ordered 7.5. And I'm also more fatigued because it's so strong. I'm more fatigued on 10 milligrams with the compound. So my plan is to go down to 7.5, friend. I'm doing very well though. But I was not wanting to lose the 7.2 pounds. I want to keep my weight on because I plan on having fat transfer at some point when I get the courage to do it. And I gotta have some fat for them to pull from. And I don't need I'm not doing a fat transfer because I want like this Coke bottle body. I'm just in my I'm 47, and I just want my body to be smooth after losing all of this weight. That's really, so it's not a lot that they have to do. It's not a lot of fat that they need, but I just want to make sure I have what they need so my surgery goes successful. This is a positive and amazing community. So glad I found you. Thanks for the live. Thanks to Life of Vivi for shouting you out in one of her videos. Oh, thank you, Vivi, for bringing Krista over. Thank you so much. Kimberly Cooler says, is it, I think it's Cooler. I might be saying that wrong, but she says she had a biopsy May 20th. I'm praying all is going well and return of negative findings. I thank you for sharing your story. You're welcome. I'm praying for you too, Kimberly. I'm praying for you too. Congrats, Keisha. This is so wonderful. I'm about to try my compound for my friend, and please let me know how it goes. Please let me know how it goes. Changing from the highest of Wegovy to the lowest of ZEP. Any benefits to taking a short break in between, like a reset? I think that's a great idea, Tammy. Honestly, because I feel like you give your body the opportunity to really see how the efficacy of your medicine works. And I think that you will get better efficacy if you take the little break. I wish I would have done that. Whenever I switched from, well, I actually switched from TIRZEPATIDE to SEMAGLUTIDE because my insurance dropped me. Well, my coupon expired. Then I got a prior authorization. My prior authorization was up. Then my insurance dropped. It was like, it's just been crazy, friend. It's a long story. But anyway, I wish I had taken the break in between, but I didn't. So I would, if I were you, if I had to do it again, I would. But now I have compounds, so I don't even think of things like that. What are your thoughts on B12 and lipo shots? I think that B12 is amazing, and from what I hear, the lipo C's are great. I heard that's what I've been hearing. I've never tried them, so I cannot tell you how effective they are because I haven't tried them. But from what I hear, friend, a lot of people love them, and I heard that the lipo C's have a lot of what it does is increases your metabolism, so that's always amazing. Did you lower your sugar intake? I've never been a sweets person, so I feel like I've just been the same consistent since I started my journey. I've not done anything different. What pharmacy do I use, friend? Revive here in Houston. How long of a break do you suggest, Tammy? I would say 2 weeks at most. I've heard some people say they've taken a 1 month, like a 30-day break, but I don't know if I could do that because first of all, I not only take this medication to control my weight, I also take it to control my rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation. So I would be so afraid of that of the pain that comes along with rheumatoid arthritis. So if I were to take a break, I probably would just do 14 days. That's what I consider a break. But there are some people that says that they've done a month and that they have benefited from doing it. Can you keep reapplying for the compound once they expire? Yes, friend. You have to do a follow-up visit every time your medicine is due. What am I doing wrong if I'm not losing on semaglutide? So, Miss T, I'm so glad you asked that. First of all, I would want to know if you're diabetic. If you're diabetic, friend, your body has to come back to a homeostasis point. Like it has, like if you have any issues or any if you have any residual things going on because of diabetes, like say for instance, if you have diabetes and it is now affecting your blood pressure, if it is affecting your kidneys, all of that stuff has to come to a balance before you get the side effect of WL weight loss. Okay, because these are not weight loss medicines, y'all. Like I said at the beginning of the live, this is an endocrine medication that is used to correct what's going wrong in your body when it comes to the way you store fat, when it comes to if you have diabetes, the way your insulin is released. That's what these medicines are going to do first. So if you have not had any weight loss and you are putting yourself in a caloric deficit, it's because your body is more focused on correcting that first. And once you come to some type of homeostasis in your body, the side effect is going to be WL. You understand, friend? I was sent the incorrect dose today. Will they issue a refund? Absolutely. And right away, Jules. Just message the in your portal, friends. Send them a note, send them a message in your portal. Yes, they will correct that. And only send a message once, because I had explained to other clients that if you run into an issue, give them the opportunity to respond to you, friend, because they answer problems in the order that they receive the request. So if you request today and then you feel like they should have answered you today and you request again tomorrow, it puts you back at the end of the line. Okay, friend? I'm in Duncanville, Texas, and my husband lives in Houston for 17 years. We travel there occasionally. Oh, I see, friend. Where? Okay, so where is Duncanville? You know, Texas is so big. Where is that at? Sweet Tea says that she is not diabetic. So, okay, so friend, if you are not diabetic and you are not responding to semaglutide, then friend, you may need to change to tirzepatide. You may need that dual component. You may need the GIP to help you. Are you on the highest dose yet, friend, of your semaglutide? Went to the doctor last Friday and my sugar numbers went down to 5.8. I'm so happy. Rose, that means you technically reversed your diabetes. You know, now, first of all, let me just say this because I don't want people to take that and run with it. Ms. Bell says Duncanville is 20 minutes outside of Dallas. Okay, got it. I got it. So once you're, first of all, if you are a diabetic, you will always be a diabetic. Your insurance company is always gonna rule you as a diabetic because you were treated for diabetes. You just are in good standing with your diabetes because your medication is working. So whenever I say that you have technically reversed your diabetes, I just mean that, okay, so now you don't have to worry about poor tissue healing, poor wound healing, because a lot of diabetics take a long time for tissue healing. You don't have to worry. Well, if you keep yourself on a good track, then you don't have to worry about kidney disease. You don't have to worry about not secondary to your diabetes. You don't have to worry about being a dialysis patient. You don't have to really worry about cardiovascular disease, because your diabetes won't create other issues within your body because you're controlling it. So that's amazing. I love that for you. Hi, Linda's Journey. She says, hi, Keisha, you're looking beautiful. Thank you, friend. I'm doing well on my ZEPBOUND 2.5, going into my 10th week. She says her total loss was 29 pounds. She she purchased the blueberry muffin mix from Dollar Tree. Okay, now Miss Linda, you got to mix it with cornbread and tell me how it go. Honey, when I tell you we slaughtered that. Uh-oh, I think I'm losing I lost my Instagram audience. You are great. Are the doses packaged individually, like 1 pen per dose? No, friend. You're gonna receive a vial, and then you're gonna receive a package of needles. Hey, Lou.
Hey.
My husband's home.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Marshall, how are you? I've been on 5 milligrams of MOUNJARO for 60 days. 5 milligrams is working. Should I stay here or go up? Audrey, you're going to stay right there. You're going to stay right there, friend, because your medicine is working. So don't move until you get into a stall. And a stall is like, I would say 3 to 4 weeks, because stalls are normal. So you don't want to go nowhere. Just stay right there. My insurance told me that my A1C didn't meet the criteria for type 2 diabetes anymore to get Ozempic. What? Are you kidding me, friend? So what that means is your clinician needs to do a prior authorization, and your clinician needs to send in clin notes, his clinic notes, to show the reason why your A1C is so good is because your body is responding to this Ozempic. So you need it. So I'm pretty sure your clinician not gonna let that fly. I know they're not gonna let that fly. SSAPP4 on TikTok, I'm sorry, on YouTube is saying I was 7.0. Now I'm 5.7, her A1C. She says, gonna try to change injection to 10 days because now I have to pay $800. Friend, come on over to Amble. Do not pay them $800 because you have a cheaper option. The link is in my bio. Whatever dose you're on, you can get the compounded version. For the most you're gonna pay is $379. I don't know what dose you're on, friend, but don't you dare pay $800. You don't have to do that. Y'all do not have to pay this large amount of money for these medicines, y'all. I had someone the other day told me that they were paying $699 a month from a med spa, and they have to go in and get their injections. I'm like, y'all, what are we doing? We send the medications to you guys to your house. Honey, Miss V said, what's up, King? He said, what's happening? Oh my goodness, friends. 7.5 and 10 milligrams. So, friend, through Amble, for the 7.5 and 10 milligram is $379 a month. No physician fee, no subscriptions, and we ship it to you free as well. Miss Debbie says med spas are no good. Friend, don't get me started. Now let me say this. If I was a part of a med spa, this would be my expectation. I would want my medicine, and it depends on how much they would charge me. Say, for instance, if they charge me, let's just say $500 a month. What I would expect is to get my medicine. I want a gym to be there. I want lipo C's to come with that. I would want red light therapy at some point. I would want some type of lymphatic massages. Like, if you go to a med spa and you're paying that much a month, what y'all gonna give me? What am I paying for this for? I gotta have some reward to come with all this money that I'm spending. These prices are making my head spin. I know, Raquel. I know. Miss Raquel, I know. Hey, Keisha, I got my Amble order yesterday. My medicine is in a clear vial. Is that okay? If it came in a clear vial, let me pin this so I can show you. If it came in a clear vial, friend, you should have like it should have come in a bag that's brown. Let me know if it did or didn't. And if it didn't, let me know which pharmacy sent that to you, friend. Because in my mind, I'm thinking that your medication should, sometimes they will come in a clear vial. My sister's come in a clear vial, but hers also comes covered in a brown bag as well. So the vial don't necessarily have to be dark like this. This is what she's talking about. She says her vial was clear. It don't necessarily have to be dark like this, but it needs to be covered with something as dark, like a little plastic bag that is as dark, that helps prevent sunlight from getting to it. What's the highest dose of TIRZEPATIDE that I can get through Amble? Friend, the highest dose is 15 milligrams and it costs $379. It did not, in just the boxes, it was from Hollandale. So you would just have to keep yours. Now you would just have to keep it in the box, friend. As long as it didn't come just the vial in like a clear bag, you're good. You just have to keep it. It just has to be in a dark place. So you just have to store yours in a box. You can't take yours out the box and keep it out. You just have to keep it in the box, friend. Did it come in a box? It had to have come in a box. What dose did you lose the most? Listen, and this is going to sound so crazy. The most weight I lost was on 2.5, the initial dose. The rest of my doses, friend, was slow. It took forever. 2.5. Miss Sandra, did it come in a box like this, boo? Okay, thank you. Yes, it came in a box. So you just have to keep yours stored in your box, friend. You just cannot have your vial sitting out where the light can get to it. As long as it's in a dark place, you're good. Ms. Bell said, she lost the most weight on 2.5 as well. 2.5 and 7.5, she says, but mostly on 2.5. Miss Bridget Whaley says that hers came from Texas Med Pro in a clear vial, but it was encased in a dark blue container to keep it in. So yeah, as long as it comes packaged in something that keeps it protected from light, you're good, friend. Can you get a higher dose than you're using? Stretch it out. Like, okay, now, Miss Gigi, you on to something. Because another one of my friends asked that. The only way you can get that higher dose is if it has been, if you're like if you have titrated all the way up. You can't jump from 5 milligrams and then ask them for 15 and then use it how you want to use it. No, they're not going to give it to you that way. They're gonna see what your trend has been, what your dose is on. Now, if you've been on 15 or 12.5 and you want to go down, and then you want to, babe, honey, and you want to keep using and you want to keep ordering the 15 and then use it smaller doses that way. Yes, you can do that, because that's what I plan on doing. Control your child. He wants to play right now. Morocco ain't seen his daddy. He just wants to play. So, Gigi, that's what I plan on doing. Like this time, what I should have done was order that 12.5 and then ask the clinician to give me the conversion to give myself 7.5, but I didn't think of that. But next month, I'm going to be titrating myself back up so that I can do that, so that I can stretch my bowels out. Because if you get a bowel, you can do that. You just have to ask your clinician for the conversion so that you're giving yourself the correct dose. Don't try to dose yourself, because it goes according to the concentration that's on the bottle. And I've had a lot of people message me to let me know that they've given themselves the wrong dose because they did their calculation wrong. Because the calculation is not as simple as y'all think it is. It goes according to the concentration, how many milligrams in each milliliter. So there's a calculation that have to be done, okay? Does that make sense? Debray says, I'm so glad I came across your TikTok. Me too, friend. Welcome in. Gemini says, I lost 40 pounds on 0.25 of semaglutide. That's amazing. The Fun 104 says, I'm on 5 of TIRZEPATIDE and I plan to stick on it because it's frustrating seeing slow results. I know, friend. It is. It's frustrating, but here's the thing. If y'all would stop focusing on, and listen, I'm not telling y'all nothing I didn't have to tell myself. If you would stop focusing on the weight loss part of it and just think about, you're giving yourself a medication that is helping your body get the GLP, process that GLP-1 and GIP in your body that helps you store fat the way you're supposed to store fat, and you stay committed to your health regimen, like you high protein, low carbs, friend, I promise you are going to see results. It just takes time, friend. It's normal for the MOUNJARO to cause spotting due to the hormone changes. Yes, it's normal. That's normal, baby. So if you would just focus on the long term, we want it fast, don't we? We want everything to happen right away. We want to see right away results. We forget that the medication is an endocrine medicine, and that it is going to be used to correct all the hormonal imbalances, the diabetic imbalances, your cardiovascular. It's got to treat that. It has so many things that have to happen before you get to the side effect. Y'all, the side effect is weight loss, friend. That's a side effect, baby. So just know, if you stay consistent, friend, and just think about the long run, and just be consistent. I promise you, you're going to be like everybody else here in the chat who has had success stories. There's a lot of success stories in this chat. Miss V says slow and steady. Miss Vaughn says she lost 40 pounds on 0.25. That's the lowest dose of semaglutide. That's the lowest dose of all the medication. She lost 40 pounds. If you come get your child, babe. If you would, baby, if you would just focus on that, I promise you, you're gonna be happy. Don't let this thing about the weight loss control what the ultimate goal is. Your ultimate goal is to be more healthy and to fix the way you store fat. It's gonna happen. Don't get discouraged, friend. Don't get discouraged, boo. You're gonna be all right. What is your scheduled lives? Friend, I don't have scheduled lives. But my husband, you know, and my dad keeps telling me, you need to have a schedule so people will know. And I promise you guys, within the next 2 weeks, I'm going to come up with a schedule. But usually when I come on, it's at 6 o'clock on my off days. And then I do morning lives as well, so I can catch some people that are morning people. The next 3 days I will be on in the morning around 9:30. I've lost 10 pounds in 6 weeks on TIRZEPATIDE. So friend, you're not. So what's the problem, friend? So if you think about it, if you lose 10 pounds every 6 weeks for the next year, how much weight is that, friend? You're actually doing good. If you lose 0.5 pounds to 2.2 pounds every single week, you are winning, friend. You just lose slow, like me. I lost slow. So don't be discouraged. Just friend, just keep yourself connected to a group of people that is going to keep you focused on the goal. Okay. And that's not going to be harping on the fact that you've not lost the weight that you feel like you should have lost in that time. Just stay connected to people who are going to keep encouraging you so that you can stay focused on the goal in a positive way. Okay, friend? Tamika says, I'm happy I'm not binge eating or continuously thinking about food. I know the weight loss is coming. Exactly. Carla says, congratulations, Keisha. Is the 2.5 of MOUNJARO or 2.5 of ZEPBOUND exactly the same? It's exactly the same, friend. It's exactly the same. Nurse Raquel says, I lost 4 to 6 pounds in a month and I got fit by learning my body through a slow journey. Give yourself grace. She says her highest weight was 330. Her current weight is 158. Slow and steady is the best. And it is. And it also helps you with your skin, friend. Take your time, nurse. Oh, I missed it, V. I missed it, my friend. I just got signed up and got registered to watch the show. Yay! Friend, you meant you was gonna get registered. I'm so happy. Did you click the box where it asks if you want to be on the virtual? Did you click yes for that? Miss Rose says for some reason she doesn't get the notifications. There's like a little bell. I know on YouTube there's a bell where you have to click and the bell will always tell you when I am live. And then on TikTok, if you go to the profile page, there's another little icon that you can click that will let you know when I'm live as well. Oh, I see you, baby. Take your time, nurse. Everyone set up your alerts. Let's help the nurse. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Angelina is asking, do you work out? For the most working out I do is brisk walking. I walk. I don't listen. I try. I went to the gym. Y'all saw when I posted that video. Thank you so much. Did y'all see that when I posted that video when I went to the gym? I went to the gym maybe 6 times in the last 6 weeks. And every single time I go, I am miserable. But I be trying to keep up with my husband. I be trying to lift weights. I be doing squats. And you know, my knees ain't set up like that. I look young. I'm not young. I'm 47. I can't do that no more. So I just put my sweatsuit on, the little black suit, and I walk. I walk. My friend, if you guys have y'all met my friend Nikita that we did like the little shot of the Kiala greens the other day. By the way, don't do that. She's been finding us trails to go walk on, so so I'm gonna start doing that with her. We're gonna start doing adventurous trails, and then I'm also gonna try to get into biking because one of my neighbors is an avid biker, and they do like different biking scenes. So I'm hoping that me and my husband can get into that. It sounds like something fun to do. I used to ride a bike as a child. I don't know if I can still. Do you lose that skill? Yeah, I don't even know if I can ride a bike anymore, but I want one. Wait, how do I sign up? Miss Bell. After we get off live, I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to be able to click on, and so that you'll be able to sign up. Okay. Kima says, I'm ready for May 9th. We'll be screen recorded. Okay, friend. Oh, and listen, you gotta screen record because I won't be able to. I won't be able to do it. Gemini says, I got an electric bike. Oh, thank you, friend. Kima says I still got it. Kima, listen, Kima do what is it called, Kima? The bike that you be doing? She be on it. It's called what is it called, Kima? The bike that you be on. Does anyone else sleep better now? I sleep a lot better since I started ZEPBOUND. That's so amazing, Miss Carla. I know I do. Any details you can share about that night? If not, I look forward to your recap. Friend, I don't have any details. They haven't told me anything yet. They said that they're going to be calling me on Monday to give me all of the details, everything that my role, my arrival time, the seating, like they're going to tell me a lot of things on Monday. So as soon as I know, I'm gonna tell y'all because they said that they know that I'm an influencer. They know that I'm a content creator, so they know my priority is telling my people. And so I asked that, and she was like, you can share anything I share with you, you can share with them. So Palantine, that's right. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Darian, when I tell you I am excited, it took like 2 days for me to calm down from the excitement because I kept feeling like it was a dream. I even been having dreams about it, and I don't dream, but I guess when you are so caught up in your mind about something, you know how sometimes it'll come out in dreams. Like I dreamt that me and my mom missed our Uber. Don't get me started. So just from that dream, my mom was like, we going the day before, whatever arrival time, we going an hour early. Like it ain't nothing stopping us from getting there and getting to our seats on time, honey. We'll be the only one in that studio. Okay. We're gonna make the time. You're gonna be on Oprah. What, when, who said that? Yes, friend. I am. Listen, and I don't know if they're gonna ask me any questions. I just know I was invited to be in the studio with her and invited to meet her. So I don't know. I'm just focused on whatever happened, just watching my mama experience all of this. That's just the most I can ask for. I just cannot wait to see my mother experience this. Okay? Because my mama, let me tell you something. I have been way more blessed in my life, and I've had way more opportunities than my mama have had. So I am so happy to share this with her. So happy. So yes, ma'am, I am. Will this be your first time in New York? No, friend, it's not. What are your thoughts on your meds coming in a syringe already measured? I feel like it's okay because they're good for 28 days in the refrigerator as long as it comes in a brown package. As long as it's covered and protected by light, you're good, friend. I get my semaglutide tomorrow from Amble. The process was fast. Yes, friend. So freaking awesome. I know, Amaris, girl. Listen, friend, don't get me started, Amaris. Don't get me started, because I'll start ugly crying on here with y'all. Try to stay in the moment when the time comes. I know. Listen, I've been practicing in my mind. Like I've already said to myself, when you meet Oprah, you act like this is someone that you have been knowing for a very long time. Like, don't get starstruck or anything like that. But it took me, like, I've already calmed my mind from that. So I'm already working on it, friend. I'm already working on it. I said, I'm going to act like this is someone that I talk to. Because listen, I have taken care of a lot of celebrities. You know, it's not like I don't know any celebrities. It's not like I've never been in the presence of celebrities. But Oprah is something different. You know, Oprah is somebody that I absolutely love. Y'all know my whole garden was designed based off of a design that she have of her own garden. Like, this lady is just has been a role model for me for a very long time. And it had been to the point where my husband would used to tell me, look, enough with the Oprah stuff. Like, we have literally had those conversations even before all of this stuff. So just the thought, you know, it's so mysterious how God work and show up in your life. That's something, I'm gonna just leave it like that. It's just so, he always do something to let you know that he is real. He is always going to do something to show you that he is real. Like, the confirmation is crazy for me. Gemini said, you manifested this. Friend. And I believe in manifestation. I do. Miss Rosemary says, what wonderful daughter you are. So proud of you. And listen, let me tell y'all something. It's not just me. My husband was like, because people would think that, oh, you know, is your husband going? My husband was like, the first thing he said is, you got to take your mom. He didn't even think about himself. My daughter was like, you got to take Big Mama. Like, they think, like, you know, we are all like-minded over here. All of us was like, I got to bring my mama. I have to. Because the luxuries that we have in life, my mama never had those type of luxuries. The opportunities that I've been able to get, you know, through my mom, of course, you know, and all of her upbringing and the things that she have sacrificed for me. My mama ain't never experienced nothing like this. There's a lot of things that I have experienced in my life that my mom has not experienced. And my goal in life is for my daughter to experience things in life that I didn't get experienced, you know, that I didn't get the luxury of having. So, you know, it's like my way of being so honored to be able to give back to my mom. Darian, let me tell you, my mama started praising. She started praising. She went right into prayer. A full blown prayer. She was shouting. And she just kept saying, baby, tell me again. You know, just tell me again. What did they say? Listen, it was a whole thing. And then she had to get off the phone to calm herself down and call me back. She was so in the moment about it. Hey, friend, I know Amble is cheaper than other amounts, but I pay $24 for 3 months, but now I don't have insurance, so I will have to get my hold on, y'all. Alicia says, hey, friend, I know Amble is cheaper than the other amounts, but I paid $24 for 3 months, but now I don't have insurance, so I will have to get my finances to get compound. I'm sorry that you're going through that, but friend, at the end of the day, you have an option, and I hope that you will be able to I hope God will find a way for this to come easy for you, friend. And I'm sorry about that. But I'm happy that you do have another option. Alicia. BU Queen, favor is already yours. Thank you, Miss V. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. What a Mother's Day experience. You're such a great daughter. Thank you so much. Thank you, friend. Miss Bell says, your husband is such an amazing guy. I can tell. That's amazing. Thank you, friend. He really is. He really is. And he made sure that we have what we need to go. He's making sure that we gonna be straight. So I love him for that. You're gonna be amazing. He's a miracle worker. I'm telling you, Miss Rose. And it is surreal, Audrey. It really is. Thank you, Miss Bell. So does anybody else have any other questions about Amble? Ms. Debray says, don't set up expectations for the show. Just go with you and your mom's joy. Thank you, friend. I received that. And that's exactly what I plan to do. I just want it to be fun, and I want to go to learn something. I want to go to experience something that I've never experienced before, and I just want to go to watch my mother enjoy herself, because my mom has never been to New York for something like this. She's never been. So for her to be able to go and experience such a wonderful thing, I'm just so happy. When does the show air? It airs on May 9th, friend. It is a live YouTube special. So you have to go to the website to register to be a part of the virtual audience. But then there's also a part of the thing where you sign up where you can actually be a part of the conversation. Like your face will be on a Zoom. It's almost like you'll be on a Zoom call virtual, and you'll have the opportunity for them to select you to either make a comment or ask a question. DC says, I reserve my seat. Boom. It's 50 units of 7.5, a normal dose. Yes, friend, if that's what your clinician wrote for. Don't get caught up on the units how many units that you have to give, because some people have 125 units, and y'all, it may seem like a lot of units, but y'all have to think about the concentration, how much it's diluted in. So everybody's concentration is different. Just know whatever the pharmacist wrote on your script, however many units they tell you to give that many units, because it goes according to the concentration. And sometimes you guys will not understand the concentration because you have not learned about that. But just know, before they can release your script to you, those calculations are triple checked. Like, they're not just doing it and then sending it out to you. So people got to sign off on y'all's medicines. Like when we give medicines in units at the hospital, like when we give insulin at the hospital or give medications in units, I can't just, as the nurse, give you your medicine. It have to be two of us to make sure this is how many units that we have to give you. Like, I can't even sign, like, in the computer chart it. Another nurse got to come behind me. We both have to look at the syringe together to make sure the unit says what's in the box, or the units is whatever. And then I sign, and then I got to move out the way, and the other nurse got to come behind me and sign. The pharmacists have to do the same thing. Before they can dispense the medicine to us, they have to sign with another pharmacist. So y'all, it's safe. Whatever units they tell y'all to give on y'all box, give those many units, because it's been doubled and triple checked. Trust me. Okay? If I want to stay at 5 milligrams and not go up, would you get the 5 milligrams again or go up to the 7.5? So Diane, if you are having results, I would say stay. Don't go up until your body is at a stall. Stalls are normal, and stalls last between 3. I would say a true stall is if you haven't seen any results from 3 to 4 weeks. But stalls are normal. And you can break your stall by doing fasting, intermittent fasting, 16 and 8, 16 hours fasting, 8 hours eating. And I would say for 3 days. Don't go longer than that. No extreme fasting, you guys. Your body doesn't need it. It just needs to reset. And then if you're fasting, when you are fasting your belly, then your body can focus on other things that your body actually needs, and your gut is resting. So your metabolism quickly goes up. And so sometimes that is a really good reset. Nellie Lee says, hi, Keisha, just got on. Congratulations. I have a question. When my prescription says 1 to 4 injections is 12.5 units, does that mean the first injection is number 1? I'm making sure I'm counting correctly. Hold on, friend. Let me read this to comprehend. I have a question. When the prescription says 1 through 4 injections is 12.4, does that mean the injection? Yes, friend. So Nelly, did you get 3 months at a time? I'm understanding that you got 3 months at a time, and they sent you all of your medicine in one vial. So yes, they will tell you injection 1 through 4 give this many units. Injection 5 through 9 5 through 9 give so many, and then the last ones it'll be a different type of units. So yes, confirm with me, friend, if that's what's going on. So it sounds like your first 4 units, they want you to give 12.5 units. I'm on my 3rd week and don't feel a thing and hungry. So I do 4 weeks like they said? Yes, friend. Your body just may need a little bit longer to get acclimated. It's not abnormal that you're not feeling anything. There's a lot of people that happens to. She says, yes, it did. Okay, so yes, friend. So what does it say for your next, after injection 1 through 4? How many units did it ask you to give, Miss Nelly, if you don't mind sharing that with me? Is there more benefit to semaglutide with B12? A lot of people say that if you add B12 to the semaglutide, it helps offset side effects, friend. You're welcome. Do you mind sharing what your 5th injection, how many units it says to give? Is there more benefit? Okay, so we answered that. It's my first compound prescription. So, Gemini, you're saying that you're on your first compounded prescription? Tina says that she's in the same boat. So listen, if you guys are not diabetic, okay, have you guys thought about lifestyle modifications? Have you done your lifestyle modifications that you're supposed to be doing? Like high protein, low carb. If you guys are, and this is just something to think about, friend. Are you eating enough? Because if you're not eating enough, you're not going to lose, because your body is going to be, quote unquote, in starvation mode. So it's going to hold on to everything that you eat and drink because it thinks that you're not feeding it enough. Are you lifting weights? Because if you're lifting weights, friend, you know that muscle makes muscle mass. Muscle mass is heavy. So you might be thinning out. You might be having non-scale victories. Like your inches may be smaller. Are you guys doing that? Okay, so Miss Nelly says 0.5 milligrams week 5 through 12. So Miss Nelly, how many units is it telling you to give for the 0.5 milligrams? How many units? You said for the first 4 weeks, you're going to give 12.5 units. So it should tell you how many units to give in the next 5 through 12. How many units did it say? I just want to make sure I know and I can recognize that you are reading your prescription right. Thank you for answering. I started my first dosage on Monday. You're welcome, friend. Not lifting weights, but I am doing protein and electrolytes and vitamins. So Tina, okay, when you are drinking and when you're doing protein, okay, so because this matters. When you're drinking, if you're drinking protein or if you're taking protein, you have to watch how many carbs you're intaking as well. Because a lot of us will do protein and not remember that some protein shakes are high carbohydrates. And if you're doing a lot of carbs, that can be your problem. And also, if you're doing high protein, you got to worry about the calorie intake as well. So all of that matters. Something is missing somewhere. There's a disconnect somewhere, either in your protein, baby. Your protein, you might be doing too many calories in your protein. Have you come off of the drinks that have sugars? That those hidden sugars will create a problem as well. And a lot of protein shakes have artificial sweeteners, which cause you to hold on to weight. Hold on, friend, let me pin that. So Miss Nelly says 25 units. So that's right. That's right, Miss Nelly. So you are reading it right, friend. I just wanted to make sure I had an indication that you understood. So yes, your first 1 through 4 will be 12.5 units, and then 5 through 12 will be 25 units, and then you should have instructions for the last month. So good, boo. You understand your prescription very well. I received the compound, but didn't say to leave it in a box or keep it in a refrigerator. Is it okay? So it is good outside of the refrigerator for 28 days. And the only thing that happens is after 28 days, if it's been left out, it starts to lose its efficacy, like the potency goes away. But if it haven't been in the refrigerator or anything, Gemini, just start putting it. And you know what? Your refrigerator is dark. So, I mean, it's really okay because once you turn the light off in the refrigerator, it's really in a dark place. I'm just saying if it's out, if the vial is out, just make sure if it's out that it's in a box like this, just so that it doesn't have sunlight exposure. But if it's been in the refrigerator, you're fine, baby. So, Keisha, we just have to watch the carbs and sugars and resistant exercise. Yes, friends. So, the thing that I like to advise is it's almost like you have to follow a diabetic diet. So in the hospital, we teach patients who are diabetic, we teach them high protein, low carb. So we love to say anything white that you can eat, stay away from. Flour, excessive flour, sugar, what else? Sweeteners, like artificial sweeteners. The type of sweeteners that we like to recommend is like stevia, truvia. What else? Stay away from bread, pasta, rice. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot eat those things, but you have to eat the serving size that it tells you. Like, if you're gonna eat rice, just eat a cup of rice or a cup of noodles or whatever. We can't eat those big old plates that we used to. And instead of eating out of a plate, start eating out of a saucer and eat frequent meals instead of eating a whole lot of food at one time. Just do like little meals, because you know that anyway that food is going to sit on your belly for a long time because your gastric uptake is being slowed. Gastric emptying is being slowed. Does that make sense? I'm a water girl, so I'm pretty good. There probably should concentrate on carbs. Is there a number? What you mean, friend? I'm a water girl, so I'm pretty good. There probably should concentrate. Reword that, friend. Oh, my sister is here. Let me see if she want to come in for a second. Kima, I'm gonna see if Kima want to come in for a second. I still eat whatever I want. Miss Bell says she eat whatever she wants. Me too, friend. I eat in moderation. Hey, my loves. Huh? Can y'all hear me? Why I can't hear you, Kima? Summer, say something. Oh, why is the volume so low for me?
Let me see, maybe me. What about now? I can hear both of y'all fine.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can hear y'all now.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-mm. I mean, I can hear y'all. It's just really low. It's probably my phone.
Yeah, I told you to utilize.
Hmm. Now she went silent, right?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Golly, why can't I hear y'all? Hold on. Because I be wanting my YouTube to be able to hear y'all. They can't hear you because I could barely hear y'all. I don't know why. Let me see. Can you guys on TikTok hear them? Oh, Gemini says they can hear y'all good. It's just me that can't hear y'all.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm in a good mood, so y'all just ignore my antics today.
And my YouTube can't hear y'all. Okay, so hold on. Let me close out on YouTube. It's me, Didi, switched over to YouTube. Didi, we're gonna go through TikTok because it's gonna like y'all not gonna be able to hear my guests. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out on YouTube. If you guys want to come over to TikTok, we'll probably be on for about another 15 minutes. I just wanted to talk with my sister and my friend for a few minutes. So if you guys are on YouTube, come over to TikTok, okay? I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.